Isang makasaysayang sandali para sa Pilipinas matapos personal na parangalan ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. at ng First Family ang Filipina tennis star na si Alexandra Alex Eala sa isang espesyal na homecoming reception sa Malacañang Palace. Ang pagkilalang ito ay bilang pagpupugay sa kahanga-hangang tagumpay ni Alex sa Wimbledon, kung saan gumawa siya ng kasaysayan bilang kauna-unahang Filipina sa Open era na umabot sa 4th round ng isa sa pinakaprestihiyosong Grand Slam tournament sa mundo.
distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Malacañang Palace. Tonight, we come together to celebrate a remarkable young Filipina whose talent, perseverance, and unwavering dedication have brought honor and pride to our country. Her achievements remind us that every Filipino dream, when pursued with courage and determination, has the power to inspire a nation. To begin our program, please direct your attention to the screens for a short video.
Si Alex ang pangalawang Pinoy tennis player na nagbagi ng prestihiyosong tournament.
Virtual trophy for our 2020 Junior Girls Doubles Champions Alexandra and Madeline.
It's the 16-year-old's second major doubles title, as she also won in the doubles competition last year at the Australian Open.
Alex Eala made history at the US Open in New York City Saturday, became the first Filipino to win a Grand Slam singles championship.
These shots aren't going to bounce very high. The slice is getting close. She got in much faster. I don't think she spotted it was coming. Look at that. Kicks her in the air.
That's unfortunately the net forward, but Eala takes a deserving first set. Decisive.
Advantageous.
New ground. Actually, rather than physically, and Eala stayed strong. That's a huge win for her.
Unbelievable reach here. That's right. She didn't have the pendants. Here she has the horizontal forehand. Skill. The champion is beaten.
Well done. I wanted to ask about the phrase in your native language that's on your sweatshirt.
It's a quote in Tagalog, and it says, "Kapag lumago, hindi nahihinto." And that loosely translates to, once it grows, it cannot be stopped, or it's unstoppable.
Kapag lumago, di na hihinto. Those words capture not only Alex Eala's journey, but also the promise of what lies ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, to deliver his message, may we now welcome the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency, Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the palace on this extremely happy occasion. Alam mo, Alex, whenever we have these programs here, I always begin by saying, it is my pleasure to receive you. And sometimes it's the polite thing to do. When I say that tonight, it's not polite. I really, really am so happy to have you here. You cannot imagine. This is one of those occasions where I say to myself, it's good to be president. I'm meeting our champion. And that's not just me. That is everybody else. I think, I suppose it doesn't need repeating, but I'll repeat it anyway. You have brought such pride to the Philippines, to the Filipinos, and not only because of your success, but also because the grace with which you handle that success. Because the way you play and the way you comport yourself makes us proud. Because you show the greatest, best qualities of Filipinos. So you remind us why we are a great race. We're not only just happy to see one of ours do so well, and do so well at this level of sport. When you first, after you won, napuyat kaming lahat, pero nanood pa rin kami. When you won the third one against Whitesec, I reminded everyone that, this is Wimbledon. Wimbledon is about as high, there's no higher level of professional tennis than Wimbledon. And I have been to Wimbledon several times. I watched nasa Royal Enclosure pa kami. And sometimes those who have experienced a Wimbledon will remember, the strawberries and cream and the people dressed up and how elegant it all is and how the English put on this great show. But we also know, especially those of us who are involved in sport in any way, even tangentially, really well know the sacrifice and what you had to go through, the commitment that you had to go through. And so I cannot talk about your success without talking about your parents. I can just imagine the sacrifices that you made. To see your girl off when she was 14 years old. I had to send my children to school when they were about that age, and I know how it feels. But yet you did it, and yet you did it because of your belief in Alex. And for that, we are all extremely, extremely grateful. Alex, when you first started winning, people were starting to take notice of you, I was asked, what do you think about Alex Eala doing so well? And my single comment was that she's just getting started. And you know what? You proved me right. Thank you. You proved me right. It has been, I think all the plaudits, all of the achievements, we can list them all. Everybody knows that. You can look that up. But I think one of the things that I remember after your interview, after the Swiatek game, you were interviewed, and you were saying, what was it, the light-up shoes you mentioned? I hadn't thought about those things for 100 years. Then I remember, nga pala, may ganun noon. But then you were saying how happy you were, and what a great honor it was to play center court, and to play against such, the ex-champion now. And all that, and that you were very, very happy. And then at the end of the interview, you know what she did? paalis na yung interview, hinila niya yung interview, and he says, but I'm happy, but that doesn't mean I'm satisfied. I'm already thinking about the next one. That is impressive. That is impressive. That is the sign of a true fighter, a true champion. The way that you can keep your concentration, the way that you can keep your commitment. And that, I think, that is one of the qualities that you have. That is why you have been so successful. Because, okay, you know, when you win a big match, when you you win a big tournament, you know, you allow yourself to be happy for 3 minutes. And then you start thinking, you're thinking about your next match, you're thinking about your next tournament. And that is a sign of true professionalism. And for that really is impressive. And for such a young girl, I mean, you're 21 years old. Most 21-year-olds are just are not thinking that well and that professionally. And you know, the Filipinos, you know, it's not just in the Philippines. I have to remind you, you know, we're 110 million all over the world. Then the hospitals around the world stopped when you play. The caregivers kept up, hindi na pinatulog yung mga alaga nila kasi manonood sila kay Alex Eala. Everywhere around the world, we have been watching you, been willing you on, and we have been so proud of you, so proud of you. Cannot imagine how much pride that you have brought to the Philippines, to Filipinos. Because when we are proud of you and we see one of ours doing so well, we're proud of ourselves. And pagka may mga makilala kami, mga foreigner na kaibigan namin, oh, meron kaming champion ganito, meron kaming champion ganyan. Oh, bakit? May Alex Eala naman kami, di ba? Can you imagine? That's what you brought to us. That's what you brought to the Philippines. So, I cannot, you know, I'm a fan, so I'm gushing, okay? I'm sorry. I'm a real fan of yours. And one day, I hope I will get the opportunity to watch you, kahit na hindi Grand Slam, kahit na anong tournament. Basta manood lang, mag-practice ka. You will see already how hard it is that you work and how hard you continue. And the other thing that I have to mention is that you never fail to remind everyone that you are a Filipina. You never fail to do that. Somehow, always, just isingit mo. In the film, that one, in the video that they just showed us, you said, pagka lumalago, hindi na that. Oh, sabi ko, basta kahit paano na isisingit mo yung pagka-Pilipina mo. And you know, that's very touching for all of us, that you don't forget the rest of us. You don't think that you're somehow left it all behind, quite the contrary. You always seem to give the impression that it is because you are a Filipina that you are doing so well, and we sincerely agree with you. So, I think, hindi ko na pahabain to, it's not some political speech anyway. But I think just to say that, you know, we have found in you a champion, who has made the Philippines proud, who has reminded Filipinos what a great race Filipinos are, because we produce someone like you, and that the qualities that you show the world are the best qualities of Filipinos. And for that, as president, I guess that's what really strikes me. But on the other hand, you do it with such grace. You are not, you know, you're always, you know, other tennis players, they scream at they're arguing about this. You just get on with the business at hand. You don't know if it's a bad call, you don't argue about it. You just go back and serve again and, you know, keep going. And that's why I, and I'm sure not only everybody else here, but the entire country knows that, well, you have already begun, but you are going to keep going. So thank you so much. We are all here, we're all behind you. When you're in some faraway place and maybe your friends or the Filipino community cannot all come and watch you, know that we are all there behind you, pushing. Sige lang, go, 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 go girl, go girl, go girl. That we're all behind you. That the entire Filipino nation is behind you. The entire Filipino nation has come to love you because of your sweetness and grace. In the face of difficulty, in the face of well, maybe even sometimes adversity. I mean, think about the tie break, which I checked. My God, that thing went on forever. But you never lost your cool. You just kept going. You just kept going. You just kept going, and you just kept going. And that's what we like to see. And that's what will make you successful for very, very many years. You have only started. You will keep going. We are all 110 million of us. We are all here behind you, willing you on to greater success. If there's anything that we can do to help you, even for just say so, you have it. Welcome, Alex. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. President. May we request His Excellency to please remain on stage for the presentation of the Presidential Citation to Ms. Alex Eala. May we now invite Ms. Alex Eala on stage to receive the certificate. Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, presents this presidential citation to Alexandra Eala in recognition of her historic achievements as the first Filipino woman to attain unprecedented success on the international professional tennis circuit, demonstrating exceptional talent, perseverance, and unwavering determination. For inspiring a new generation of Filipino athletes to pursue excellence through hard work, discipline, and dedication, and for bringing pride, honor, and joy to the Filipino nation. Given in the city of Manila this 13th day of July in the year of our Lord 2026.
I just wanted to add one more note, Alex. I just wanted to explain. You know, all of this was, we don't really have a protocol for this. Inimbento lang namin ito para magka-excuse kami magpa-picture sa'yo. So that's so that you understand.
May we now invite First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos and Alex Eala's parents, Mr. Michael Francis Eala and Ms. Riza Maniego Eala, to join on stage for a photo opportunity. Thank you, Mr. President, First Lady, Ms. Alex Eala, and Mr. and Mrs. Eala. May we now respectfully invite the President, the First Lady, and Mr. and Mrs. Eala to return to their seats. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, to deliver her message, please welcome Ms. Alex Eala.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Magandang gabi po, Mr. President and Madam First Lady. Marami pong salamat sa napakagandang pagtanggap sa akin at pagtanggap sa aking pamilya. I have to confess, I normally do not get very nervous when I have to talk, but today is the exception. I am pretty nervous, so thank you. Thank you, Mr. President, for this special honor and for the warm welcome. I never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that I would be having dinner here at Malacañang, at the Malacañang Palace next to you, and be receiving such kind and genuine words. And I feel very seen, and hearing that come from you, you know, I feel like all the hard work that I've done is seen. All the hours that aren't on TV are seen and validated and appreciated. So thank you so, so much. I'm so grateful for this recognition. I'm so grateful to be in a room filled with such amazing people. It's so humbling to be in the presence of all of you. I'm so grateful that I am able to share my triumphs, most especially my recent run at Wimbledon, with the country. Sabi nga natin, tagumpay ito nating lahat. I cannot begin to describe how overjoyed I am to see how my progress has been received by the Filipino people. And it warms my heart because I know that it comes from a profound and shared love for our nation. With that being said, lubos kong ipinagmamalaki ang pagiging Pilipino. I carry the flag with me wherever I go. And I am a firm believer that where you come from is a big part of who you are. So, like you said, Mr. President, I do my best to represent the best of our country on and off the court, because I'm really proud, and it comes from a genuine place of love. So I promise that I will continue to represent the Philippines in the best way that I possibly can. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Alex. As you continue to represent the Philippines on courts around the world, know that the Filipino people will always be cheering you on.